Today we're going to be making a Caribbean favorite, chicken fricassee. Come on, let's make it sabroso. Throughout the Caribbean, and when I say Caribbean, I mean places like Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, they have this dish that is like a chicken stew, and it is delicious, it is full of flavor, it is a hearty meal, and it's super easy to make. Let's get started. I'm using a whole chicken, but you can use already cut up chicken parts. I'm starting by making slits near the leg to expose the meat. This helps me identify where the connecting bones are. Then holding the bird on both sides, I open it like a book, exposing the thigh bone, where I will make my incision. Now you've separated the leg and the thigh portion. Next, I separate the wings, which I cut slightly behind the back because that's where the bone is located, and simply cut through to separate it from the body. Now I'm just cutting the breast right before the rib cage, and with some pressure, separating the breast from the body. I like to cut the breast in half. I also separate the wing drumettes from the flat pieces. To separate the leg and thigh meat, I just follow this flat line, which indicates the space where the bones connect. Cut right along that fat line and separate the thigh from the leg. So here we have what they call an 8-piece fabrication. 2 breasts, 2 wings, 2 legs, and 2 thighs. Oh yeah, don't throw away that body, it makes a great chicken stock. I'm taking the chicken parts and I'm placing them in a large Ziploc bag. To that, I'm adding a mojo marinade. Mojo is a combination of citrus juices, garlic, and spices. It's great for marinating all kinds of meat. I'm putting about 2 cups of the mojo. Then I'm going to seal the bag. Mix to incorporate and place in the fridge for at least 2 hours or even overnight. Now I'm going to prep some veggies for our fricassee, starting with baby Yukon potatoes. You can also use russet potatoes, but I like how the Yukon holds its shape during cooking. I'm just going to cut these in half. Then I'm cutting an onion, rough chop, along with some green bell pepper, and some carrots. I cut the carrots into nuggets by slicing on a bias, giving it a half turn, then slicing on a bias again, repeating the process until the end of the carrot. I'm cutting Spanish olives in half. And add them to a bowl with about 2 tablespoons of capers. Now we're ready to make the chicken fricassee. In a hot pan, add 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Add your marinated chicken pieces that have been patted dry with a paper towel to remove any excess marinade. Brown on both sides, then remove from the pan. Oh, don't worry, that's not burnt, by the way. That's just the caramelization of the marinade. It will lift up when we add the liquid. Add the vegetables and saute for 5 minutes. Add 2 bay leaves, a tablespoon of crushed garlic, two tablespoons of sofrito, and saute for 1 minute. Add a half a cup of white wine and reduce. Then add a quarter cup of tomato sauce or crushed tomatoes. Stir to combine. Add the brown chicken back to the pan. And add enough water to cover the chicken pieces. Add some dried oregano. Here I'm using Mexican oregano. Cover and simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. Then add the potatoes. You don't want to add them in the beginning or they might fall apart during the cooking process. Also add the olives and the capers. Cook for another 20 to 25 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. This chicken fricassee is a one-pot meal, but it definitely is better served with some white rice and maybe some tostones. Oh yeah, check that out. There you have it, Caribbean chicken fricassee. Que sabroso. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, inspiring you to make something sabroso. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all new content. And since you're here, why not check out this next video?